Welcome in everybody to Mystic Rick's Crypto Picks. Tonight we have the state of the crypto market that we're going to discuss. And before we get started, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. It helps the YouTube algorithm spread my videos out there to people's watch lists. And also make sure to mention on your social media outlets about my YouTube outlet. Now, um, let's look at the overall crypto market cap right now. It is sitting at $1.58 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 76.5 billion. BTC coming in at 47.5% dominance. E trying to grow a little bit at 17.9%. GUI is going up. So seems like the ETH gas is going up like our petro prices. There's more cryptos that have been added. There's now 11,111, go figure, all ones, of cryptos being tracked by CoinMarketCap, with a total of 391 exchanges. Whoa, that's a lot of exchanges. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Crypto Houston? What's going on, Last Call Outs? What's going on, Nathan Davies? Bitcoin currently coming in right now at $40,002. It is up 22.95% on the 7-day period. Ethereum sitting in at $2,420 with a 17.6 or 17.71% gain over the 7-day period. Binance ever increasing at $322. It is up 9% for the week. And Cardano steadily moving on up at $1.31. XRP making moves out of the shadows at 75 cents. It is up 26% for the week. Definitely a top gainer out of the top 100. Polkadot trying to rear its head again at $15.47. And of course, Dogecoin is still catching the everlasting hands. Still not able to get back above 25 cents. Now, if we look at a couple projects that I have been tracking, I know Splinterlands is down right now. It is at 43 cents. However, if you got in early like I did, you're not hurting at all. And that's pretty normal to see a coin come out and pump and then have a retrace. Okay, when you go from a low of 13 cents and in a matter of one day to $1, yes, you definitely need a cool off. So this pullback is healthy, okay? Gala is sitting at 2 cents. Didn't hear a lot of things about Gala, but it looks like if you would have got in at 0.0002 last year, then of course 2 cents is a banger profit for you. Binance currently coming in at 22 cents. It is up 4% on the day. Again, it reached a high a few days ago of, let's see here, 46 cents. If you bought it at 0.008 cents and you bought enough of it, then 46 cents made you out pretty nice. Ethermon is doing it is very interesting. It is something I do play. Crypto Blades, I believe, is on the yes, it's having a correction right now. I mean, it needed a correction. I mean, it pumped all the way to $180. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. It went from 78 cents at one point, okay? 76 cents on July 3rd. By July 23rd, so exactly 20 days later, it went up to $184. So had you just dropped a grand on, had you just dropped $1,000 on Crypto Blades 20 days prior to that peak, um, you would have been sitting on what? Let's see here, $241,000 out of $1,000. Yes, I've heard about B Pro as well. And if we look at some trending coins, I'm not even gonna get into baby cake. I mean, come on, we're seeing baby everything, Elon everything. It's just like it's getting extremely played out. Like people just won't give up. Um, and obviously, Crypto Blades is trending. Axie Infinity is ever trending. Arena token is trending. Trust Wallet token, which is interesting. I didn't even know Trust Wallet had a token, but apparently they do. It's sitting at 35%, it's 35 cents. It is up 8% on the day and has a circulating supply of 250 million and a total supply of 1 billion. So that is very interesting. Okay, well, it's been out since last summer, so I guess it's been out for a while. And of course, Harvest Finance. Whoa. Okay. Well, ooh. I don't know why that would be trending. If it went from $1,600 all the way down to as low as what, 59, and that's trending. Um, I would beg to differ not to put your money in Harvest Finance expecting it to get back to $1,600. Ooh, interesting. And of course, if we go back to our rebirth event here for Star Atlas, and make sure to get signed up for the Star Atlas Discord and Telegram. They had this cool thing going on the other night of called "Who Wants to Be an Atlassian," where they gave away, I guess, I want to say a couple meta posters. So that was pretty awesome. Some of these, I mean, you won't have access to unless someone who's holding one of the, for instance, five in the world is willing to sell it to you. So, um, yeah, so that's interesting. It's this one right here. Okay, this one was $64 when it released. It is now $114.95. There is actually one left. Now, of course, this is on the Solana network. So, and they chose the Solana network because of its lightning speed. So, if you want to use this one, I use Phantom Wallet, which is a Solana wallet, and there are some others, but that's just the one I use. I like it. Hasn't given me any issues. Some crazy projects out there name wise. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, and of course, if you're into um, Anarchy, it is up for play. They are now live. Of course, I can't give you a live example because I currently do not have any LP tokens to play. I have Anarchy, but I don't have any LP tokens. Now, let's see here. We can do a little Ethermon display for you guys real quick. And I just started, so I mean, they still have a lot of the sectors that you can't get to right now. So, like the adventure area is under construction. So let's see if I have any mana to be able to do a battle. So we'll go to the battle ladder. What? I did log in. What are you talking about? All right. Now we'll go to our battle ladder. See if we have enough mana to be able to play around for you guys, or energy, or whatever they call it. There must be a lot of people playing right now. Wow, won't even let me in a match. That means there's a lot of people playing. Again, it's just too much being built on the Ethereum network, and it's not scalable. Let me in. Why can't I get in the match? What is going on here? I want to battle. I was trying to be able to do one of these live for you guys, but of course, you know, Ethereum network. we'll leave we'll leave it at that. I'm not trying to bash you, Vitalik. I'm not trying to bash you. Well, I guess Ethermon had other plans. So not gonna waste you guys' time. Let's go ahead and get started and look at these charts. And so as of right now, we look at Bitcoin. It obviously is still stuck in a symmetrical triangle here because we have lower highs, but we have higher lows, as indicated from the lower highs here and here and here and here. Okay, the higher lows. Okay, here, here, here. Okay, and then here and here. All right. So a decision is going to be made soon. If we go to the downside, look for a retest of this macro trend line. If we break up, look for a attempt to enter inside of the that bracket space I showed you guys between 41,300 and 43, about 43 even. Okay, so just make sure to be on the lookout um, for that. Now, some people would like to call this a bull pennant, but I mean that is stretching it. Okay, because you have this action right here that kind of broke the pennant. Does that make sense to everybody? Um, I'm on the side of saying this gap broke the pennant. Now, if it would have just continued like this, okay, then I would say, okay, all right, we have a bull pennant. We're When we get to the end of it, we're gonna go up from here, right? Um, but we didn't continue that pattern. It was broken. So right now, hey amateur, what's going on? So right now we are watching the hourly here. Of course, I have my Tuck scalper on right now, and it's been kind of just chopping back and forth in between here, right? I mean, it does give some good signals. When it says sell, it does go down. When it says buy, price goes up. But because we've just been chopping back and forth here, the indicator is doing the same thing it did um, right in this area, okay, where you have a buy, then a sell, then 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 a buy, then a sell. They were just all back to back to back to back to back, right? It wasn't until we got to this sell, and that was the last signal until this buy signal right here. So the indicator did pick up that huge dump and that huge pump. Now, what's significant about that is, let's see here. What's significant about that is after this buy signal, even on the hourly, it didn't throw another signal until here. It threw a sell here and a buy here, okay? And then not another signal until right here, a sell here and a buy right after, and then this rump run happened. So actually, if you'd have had the Tux scalper on, which I didn't have it on at the time, I wasn't even home when this first initiated. Um, you would have had the buy signal. And for those who can't see it, because I'll actually zoom in so you guys can see those signals. Can you see them now? Just give me a yes or no in the chat. I just want to make sure everybody can see what I'm talking about. So if you guys can see that, okay, awesome, good, good, good. I just want to make sure everybody's seeing everything that I show. Um, no member of the pick squad gets left behind. I know that's corny, but so will we make it to the very end here? More than likely not. Most of the time when pennants play out, when they get to about that 70-75% um, way through, that's when they start to make a decision. Okay. Um, so we'll just have to see. The the funny thing is most of the moon boys out there that draw TA, um, they they basically try to make every formation as though, oh, this formation and it's a bullish formation and it's a bullish formation. Okay, well, you do realize there's bearish formations too, right? And most of the time, a symmetrical triangle, unless it's a pennant, right, breaks to the downside before a pump to the upside. It doesn't mean it'll go far. I mean, it could just break, a couple $100 below it. I would look that if we do, again, if we do break to the downside, look for a retest of this macro uptrend. If we break to the upside, look for a retest of this orange zone up here, or at least this level right here. Okay, if we get rejected, look for a retest of right around right here, and then another attempt to break it. Okay. So I'm gonna now if we go for our scalpers, right? We come in here and look, it did throw a buy signal here, so you could have gotten in somewhere between that 39.6 and 39.750 range, and then at least ran it up. It went as high as 40,396. But again, if you're scalping, it's designed to be a quick in and out trade. Now, for the record, of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Um, it threw a sell signal here, so you could have rode that down. Of course, you got your buy. You could have rode that up. Had a sell signal here. You could have rode that down. It threw a buy signal here, but you would have had to get out of that trade quick. I mean, like really quick. So, I mean, the signal only gave you an hour to get out. Not even, because this next candle right here just went bonkers. That's why you'll hear any experienced trader tell you that if you are new to trading, you have no business scalping. And I'm sure anyone who's been trading for a while, at least for 6 months, that is in the chat, can tell you, if you are new to trading, you have no business scalping. It is very dangerous. Okay. And even the best of us still get wrecked. I'll say that again. For the moon boys in the back. um, even the new traders, even the most experienced traders, okay, all get wrecked. I don't care how good you are. You will not win 100 out of 100 trades. Okay. You are a good trader if you win more than half your trades. Okay. But a great trader can lose 10 trades in a row and on the 11th trade make up for all 10. So it's not about winning every single trade. It's about having more profitable gains than exponential losses. So we just got a diamond here on the 30-minute. Um, that's why price is somewhat going down. You can see the red dot here on the momentum wave. You can see the green dot down here on the momentum wave, and it threw a buy signal right after that um, that candle, or excuse me, the indicator. Jeremy, what's going on? Sam, what's going on? How you guys doing? Everybody's just coming in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, Crypto Houston, you're right. Yep. And it's okay to not take every trade, right? It's maybe you say, okay, well, I'm gonna catch this quick scalp sell and then I'm gonna sit out of this buy. I just don't I'm not feeling it. Okay. And then I'm gonna hop back in on another sell and then okay, I'll pick up this buy. You don't have to pick every trade. Okay. And also, TA can help you kind of analyze that. Now, the reason why I think we're going to cool off is because we're hanging out pretty high. Um, not on the 30-minute RSI, but if we come and look at the daily, we are overextended right now on the daily, right? Because of how fast we jumped um, on that uh, daily time frame. Okay. So we're actually sitting at 73.8 on the daily. That is calling for a correction. And what did I say last night? What did I say to you guys last night? A W eventually becomes an M. And you guys can see here that that beautiful W has already played itself out. Okay, even if it came up a little bit more, okay, guess what's sitting right in this zone right here? That downward sloping um resistance line, okay? Gramdacious, what's going on? ELD vet, what's going on? Now, of course, does it mean that Mystic Rick is always right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that I'm always right. What I wanted to show you guys is, and we spoke about this yesterday, okay? If you look at on the daily time frame, this looks very much like this, outside of two red candles in it, okay? The same exact angle of when price ran up that high, okay? You had some giant pumps over here too now. Now, let's say you want to take it down to the 2 hour time frame and look at the same thing. Okay, and we can turn um, our indicators off so they're not bugging your eyes here when I zoom out. Okay. Without the exception of this ginormous whale that stepped in right here, which you can see on your smaller time frames. This action here is not that far from this action here. And what are we doing here? Okay, that we did here. And what did everybody scream when this happened? Oh, we formed a bull pennant. No, the formation was broken. Okay, this gap right here broke that formation. That's why you didn't have a pump the size of the pole, because the formation was broken. It never became a true pennant. It broke down. Okay, you have that same breakdown right in here. The same exact breakdown. Now, again, would I say it could come out to just be absolute crap? Might not mean anything, right? However, I just hope I can help you guys. Now, this trend line can actually be extended all the way um, down here if you want it to. Okay, so we just have to play it out and see what happens. And as we're edging closer and closer to this line, okay, it's not going to run straight into it. Okay, we're either going to go up and then get a angled bounce off of it, or we're going to break down, test it, and if we break below it, well, it could get nasty, folks. So we just have to wait and see. Okay. I mean, if you look over here, there was once it broke down through this trend line, it was just a free fall. I mean, it just kept falling and falling and falling until finally it got a bounce way down here. Okay. And I also want you guys to be aware of the money flow. If you look down here, the money flow is in the green. Okay, that's where all this action came from. Not that we didn't have any green money flow over here. Okay, so I'll point it out for you guys so you can see it. Okay, this pump right here came from money flow going into the green on the 2 hour. Okay, um, this pump right here, that mini pump, came from going into the green on the um, and right here. Okay, this action right here came from going into the green on money flow. Now, during this whole dump right here, we were in the red on money flow. This whole dumpiness, the dumpiness, okay, was red in the money flow. This one as well, red in the money flow. So is this one, red in the money flow. So you have multiple indicators if you learn to read what you have. Okay, even if you're using RSI, some people say, oh, well, you don't use any indicators. Well, you have to use something. Okay, you're not going to be going just off of pure price. Um, Even if you're designing trend lines, okay, it is still an indicator that you're using. Monologue, hey, how's it going? Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it a dump, um, but we do. keep having some bearish divergence that is forming on the macro time frames. Um, we're actually currently sitting on RSI. We're only sitting at 58. We're only sitting at 58.2 on the 2 hour. So just definitely paying attention to this money flow. Okay. Um, as of right now, um, we kind of came back up. We haven't gotten a confirmation yet of a breakdown. Okay, so um, wouldn't say it's not dumping, right? Okay, Th- this is Bitcoin dumping. Okay, this is Bitcoin dumping. Right now, that's just normal price action. Okay, what would be nice is to ride the short of a capitulation. Yep, yep. And right now, this red line, in order to hit 38K, we would have to come down and test this red line. That would put us into the 38,000s. So we just have to wait and see. Um, even right now, okay, as I'm looking, there's you have to wait for your confirmations, right? You don't ever want to jump the gun. And right now, if you're planning to open a long right now, that's a bad idea. Okay. You are so close to a ceiling of resistance, and right now, a downward sloping trending resistance. You might long right into resistance. Okay. And you could also be shorting into support, but you have to go with your technicals. Okay. And your bigger time frame technicals are going to tell you more large time frame things. Okay, just like if you notice, if I go up to the 4 hour, okay, it hasn't thrown any buy or sell signals up here because it's looking at the bigger time frames. However, guess what it did before this whole run started? A big old buy signal. I mean, if you can't see that, then you might want to go stop by the iShop. Before this huge dump happened, big old sell signal. Now, yeah, we got a false buy right here. And the reason why I say false buy is because it had nothing to back it up down here in the indicators. Okay, but this sell did have a red dot that followed it. And because there's two different indicators that do not talk to each other, okay, that was indication of a positive sign. Okay, so occasionally you do get false positives, just like that pregnancy test. Now, if you go down to your 5 minute time frame, right, it's thrown all sorts of uh, buy and sell signals inside of this pennant. And I can zoom in so you can see that, right? It's got a sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. I mean, they're all over the place. Now, in the 5 minute, yes, it is saying put a sell in, but I don't trade off of the 5 minute. Okay, it's just not something that I'm that interested in doing because in order to scalp in a 5 minute time frame, I mean, you literally have to just have nothing else to do with your time, but stay glued to the computer, right? Because all it takes is for, you to go drop some cupcakes in the toilet and you could come back to being in the red on the trade. Well, yeah, I mean, when we're getting ready to go to sleep, um, the overseas markets are moving. When they go to sleep, our market's moving. I mean, even in Central Europe, right? So it is 6 a.m. over there. So in the next hour, people are starting to wake up, get ready for work, what have you. And again, if you go to 4 hour, okay, if we go to the 4 hour, it's looking like we could be at the peak of this money flow. Okay, looks like we could be at the peak of the money flow. We did have a bearish divergence that played out on the 4 hour, and we haven't quite built another one on the 4 hour, but I do see a correction coming out of the peaking of this money flow. We just have to see what happens. Okay, we just have to see what happens. And of course, if we go down and watch our hourly, this is exactly why I said wait for confirmations. You just got the red dot. Okay, the red dot just appeared on the hourly, which means on the hourly time frame, we could go um, down here from Austria. Oh, nice. Yep. We could go down here, but again, I like to wait for double confirmation, just like here. Okay, when it pumped up, the hourly flashed a buy. This indicator flashed a green dot. The hourly flashed a sell. The indicator flashed a red dot. Okay. And then sometimes you do, like I said, you get those false positives. Like right here, it threw a sell, but no confirmation here. Now, this one had a confirmation here, but it was late. So wait for double confirmation and then trust your gut. So what if you miss out on a couple $100, right? If you miss on a couple $100, just hey, get out of that trade. And the bigger the time frame that you get this, the more you're able to hold that trade longer, right? It's not like a minute or 3 minute scalp where, you know, uh, if you're trading on the hourly, right? Understand that everything that's happening down below that time frame, especially when you first set your entry, could change things, right? They could change things. So if you get in, let's say if you put a short in at 40K, right, it could go up to 4,200, 4,300, and then, or excuse me, 40,200, 40,300, and then start to break down again. You could see it kind of do this little accordion thing and then finally start to break down. So always understand, new traders, that there's a lot of action happening under the time frame that you are trading in. Ta, interesting, interesting. I mean, I just want to come over to Germany for Oktoberfest and just drink the night away with the fellas. Beer is good. Let's go. Have you guys ever heard that song? Oh, we have to hear that song. Beer is good. Let's go. Pedro, are you in Germany? I mean, I can speak it a little bit, you know. Oh, interesting. Czechia. I think this is the song right here.
Scalding hot beach, deep mountain cold refreshment. That's chill.
That is not it. Where is that song? Where did it go? Is this it? Yep, this is it. Hast du gut geschlafen?
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. And stop, beer is good, beer is good, beer is good.
Let's go drink some beer. That's the song to get all the guys pumped up when you're drinking beer together.
When it's warm, it tastes real crappy, but cold beer will make me happy. When I throw up on the floor, I can go and drink some more. They say beer will make me dumb. It are so good with pizza. Now that we have drunk some beer, let's go drive a car. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. And stop, beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
I thought that'd be entertaining for you guys. Ah, I thought that'd be entertaining for you guys. Let's look at Bitcoin flows so we can see what's going on with the flows here. See if the whales are up to anything. All right, so looks like we have it's still doing its count. So here it looks like small wallets have been hodling. And wow. Okay, so that's where that 19th dump came from. Is whales threw a lot of it in exchanges on the 19th. Okay, right here. So that 19th dump, boom. Whales just, you guys saw it. They threw a bunch of it in exchanges. Um, and the tether was coming out of the exchanges. So as of right now, there is no tether, being put into Binance, Bitfinex, or other exchanges. So that's why there haven't been any big purchases. The whales have been loading the wallets up with sales. So any action that's why the action's small right now, because it's just retail action. Um, let's see here. Okay, this is the Ethereum flows. It shows you how Ethereum's been moving the last 30 days. So this site is called theblockcrypto.com, and you just go to look at on-chain metrics. Okay, and it shows a live playback. I mean, wow, look at this. Like, these wallets have just been stacking Ethereum. So they've been buying it, buying it, buying it. And you know why? Because there's a plan to dump. So what you'll see them eventually do is they'll push. You see how small the supply of Ethereum is in the exchanges? It's all in the wallets right now. So when you see this go back into those exchanges, it's because they're dumping it. Yeah, yeah, I've heard about that, Pedro. And again, here it is here. Okay. Bitcoin change and exchange balances, right? So Bitcoin has been leaving exchanges. Now, USD inflow to exchanges to buy Ethereum is actually declining. USD inflows to buy Bitcoin is inclining. Um, but eventually it will come up. Ethereum will chase Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's inflows increase, Ethereum typically will chase it. It doesn't mean bullish. I mean, this is the thing. All it takes, oops, all it takes is action like this to spark people to hop on an exchange and buy, okay? Or to hop on an exchange and sell. Because action happening that big within the smaller time frames, okay, is whale action. Okay, so you can go down to the 5 minute time frame here and see that this action all still existed. Okay, this was, look at that. Okay, this is all whale action. And if you go down to the 3 minute, you will still, um, hey, where'd it go? There you go. Here, let's turn this off. It's lagging my screen. There it is. So you see, even down on the 3 minute time frame, you still see that. I mean, look at this. We went from 36,000 all the way up to 39,000 on the same candle. Okay, and I had it estimated at a um what was that purchase here? Okay, so that was just under and I'm pretty sure it was two transactions, but it was about 1.5 billion dollars worth of Bitcoin purchased. So it was just like some big time whales that stepped on in. So just something to keep on you guys' radar. So as of right now, even on the hourly, okay, the Tux still has not thrown a sell signal. Now, if you were doing this on a micro trend, right? Because you have a trend, it's your red line within a trend, which is your symmetrical triangle, and you have your microscopic trend, that would be your red line, okay? And as it broke, that was your opportunity to enter the short right here, 40,000. But I mean, really, you'd have needed to get in and out of that trade, okay? Um, that's why I said scalping can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So, and please, guys, sorry about the music tonight. I just didn't want to deal with the whole Spotify thing. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Please make sure to share my content, and I will definitely try to keep you guys posted um, while I um, get more data. Okay. Even if it means me throwing on a quick live. I mean, if we were to just have a mega pump, I'll throw on a quick, mini short YouTube selfie video and let you guys know a mega pump happened, or you know um, it's something actually that CryptoFace does. He has a Telegram group or a Discord, and whenever he sees a big signal to the up or downside, he'll throw it on his Discord. Yeah, and monologue. And always remember, right? We have to look at more than what, for instance, an on-chain metric shows us. Okay. Um, because you got to think institutions and corporations, they don't care about the retail investor. They don't care about the little people, right? They'll throw some magic tricks out there just to spark a reaction out of you. Okay. So um you just have to be mindful of that too. Crypto Houston, thank you so much for coming in. And I promised that I was going to keep this short tonight, but hey, wherever you are in the world, um make sure please leave a comment and I will get back to you on the video. All right. So don't leave your comment in the live, leave your comment on the video. If you have a question for me, I will answer it. Please make sure to go back and watch my other videos, and hopefully something interests you from the different coins I talk about. I try to talk about different projects from different blockchains, such as Cardano, such as Ethereum, Solana, Binance. I try to include some of everything. So wherever you are in the world, please be safe. Have a good night. Don't beat your dog. Don't beat your kids. Don't beat your wife. Good night. And see you in the next video.